Good morning, parents, and welcome to Coffee with the Principal. I am going to go ahead and show you the next slide to let you know that if you need translation, to please use the interpretation button, and Ms. Martinez will be interpreting for you. And I'll go ahead and say that in Spanish since interpretation hasn't started yet. Si necesita traducción, por favor, busquen la opción de idiomas haciendo clic en el símbolo de mundo en la parte baja de su pantalla. Y si tiene preguntas, por favor, utilice el botón que dice Q y A y escriba su pregunta. Gracias. Carla, do you have the interpretation translation option? Awesome, thank you. I'm just gonna, let me see. Can you still see my screen, or do you see my notes now? Angelica or Richard, do you still see my shared screen or my notes?
I see your shared screen.
With the interpretation slide?
Yeah.
Correct.
Awesome. Okay. All right, then let's move forward. Okay, so today on the agenda is a welcome and a sign-in. I put the link for the sign-in in the chat, and I'm going to do that again. Families, if you could please sign in, I would really appreciate it. And we will be sending you a little something for attending. So if you sign in, we'll know who was here today, and we can send you a little thank you gift. Next, we're gonna have announcements, and then we'll hear from Educare and a little bit about their after-school clubs that are available to students. We'll hear from the Hollywood Family Source Center, and we'll hear from GRID. And then our PSA counselor, Ms. Martinez, will do a short presentation about attendance. And lastly, we'll do just an open Q&A to see if there are any questions that you have or suggestions for me. And let's move forward. Okay, first announcements. Just as a reminder, I have been sending out weekly newsletters. This is what they look like, and you can subscribe to them. And you can do that on our website right here. The second announcement is about a workshop. It's a little last minute. It's tomorrow. I apologize. It's through LAUSD, and it's a workshop about graduation requirements and college admission information. And it's tomorrow at 11 a.m. And this webinar is being recorded, so we'll post it on the website. Or if you're interested, you can type it in the chat and I will post the link. Third announcement, COVID-19 testing is now available for all students, and it's begun. So if I would encourage all of you actually to have your children tested for COVID, and you can make an appointment on the website that I'm about to put into the chat. And that's how you make an appointment. It's very easy. I did it myself through the district. It only took me 10 minutes to the testing site and back. I recommend Bancroft as the testing site. It's very, very quick. All right. Third, School experience survey. This one is not last minute. I'm ahead actually. The school experience survey will be opening on October 26th. So as soon as it's open, please go to this website that I'm going to put into the chat. Again, I know there's lots of websites. I apologize. And please fill out the school experience survey. It really helps to know what parents think about all these various aspects of our school, and I would appreciate the feedback. Next announcement is our website. I'm going to talk about our website every time we meet. Please check it frequently. We have lots of resources and announcements there all the time, as well as guides and all the recorded parent meetings. Lastly, I know that many of you have been getting automated phone calls home about attendance. Please listen to the whole message, because the message tells you which specific periods or classes your child has missed, and that can be really useful information. Okay, moving forward. Educare. So Educare, I don't think we have a representative for Educare today. Let me see. Nope. But they wanted me to let you know that there are clubs after school, and those clubs are International Club, there's Green Club, there's also various sort of classes like driver's ed. Going to move forward and show you the next slide with additional clubs, like the Take Action Campaign Club. And if you want to sign up, if any of your kids want to sign up, I'm going to put the link in the chat so that your students can sign up for these clubs. They're amazing. And next up is the Family Source Center.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Angelica Romero, and I'm the program manager at the Hollywood Family Source Center. And I just want to make sure that everybody's aware of the many resources that we could help families connect to, specifically during this time where there's a high need for support. We're bringing online monthly food distribution starting this month. Once a month, we'll be doing grocery distributions, and we're able to connect families to various resources to help pay utility bills and also some rental assistance. So I know families are falling behind, and pretty soon we're likely going to start seeing some eviction notices come in. If you do get an eviction notice, you definitely can come to the Family Source Center so that we could help you with those services. So what you see on the screen is a list of services, financial empowerment. We have a college corner that I'll talk a little bit about later. We also partner with USC Immigration Clinic to do immigration services. So if you're in a situation where you might need those services, we can connect you with them free of charge. And also we do have an LAUSD PSA counselor to help, maybe not with school, the kids that are, well, both with the kids attending this particular school at STEM, but also if you have any other children in any other LAUSD schools. I do want to talk about the college corner. We have college advisors. I know STEM does an amazing job at helping youth access higher education. But right around November, right before Thanksgiving, many advisors become overwhelmed by the number of youth that decide at the last minute that they need to submit their application. So during that time, we are working with STEM to partner with them to receive any referrals of youth that need further assistance in applying for college, but also in filling out those financial education forms. Financial aid forms. So pretty much those are our general services. Our phone number is 213-312-7250. We're on the corner of Santa Monica Boulevard and Western. And so you could either access us by coming to our office Monday through Friday. We are doing as much remote work as possible. We're physically at the center every day, so we can answer questions, but more than likely we'll set up an appointment for somebody to talk over the phone with you. But again, we're on the corner of Santa Monica and Western. My name is Angelica Romero, and you're welcome to stop by or call and ask for any of the services that I mentioned. And if anybody has questions, I can definitely answer questions.
Thank you, Angelica, so much. Does anyone have questions right now? You can raise your hand or put it in the Q&A or put it in chat.
And I am going to stick around for the rest of the presentation as well. So if anybody has questions down the line, they can feel free to, they can feel free to call that number or go ahead and ask the question now.
Okay, I don't see any hands and nothing in chat yet or Q&A. So I'm going to move forward and then thank you again, Angelica. If there's questions later, maybe you can answer them at that point.
For sure. Thank you.
Yes. All right, next up, Gear Up. This is just a reminder to families that we do have Gear Up services for our 9th and 10th graders. And they have launched after school tutoring specifically for math and English classes. And please contact us if your 9th or 10th grade child needs additional support. This tutoring is virtual and it happens every day, about 3 to 4, just except for Thursdays. And it's a wonderful program, and it's a very small number of students per tutor. So it's highly effective, and I recommend this for anyone who needs additional help in math or English. Next up, we have just a reminder that we have an additional Gear Up program for our current seniors. If you have a child who's currently a senior, please reach out to this address. I'm going to put it in the chat. If your senior needs help with college applications, financial aid forms, our Gear Up team is working hard right now to help our seniors apply to college, and college applications are due soon. They're due next month, so we have to really make sure that we're on top of it. That's a little bit more information. Gear Up does have standing office hours for our students, and let's see, and you can make an appointment with them, but the standing office hours are from 2:30 to 4 every Friday, and that's to help students with their financial aid. There is a orientation for all of you on October 21st at 4:30. And if you email them at the email I put in the chat, you can get more information and the link. And next up is Grid.
Hello, so my name is Richard. I am the program coordinator for our Grid prevention team. Our agency is El Centro del Pueblo. We work with youth 10 to 15 years old that are needing a little bit more motivation. And we work with them and the families to try to help them with any issues that they're having. If you guys are receiving a lot of those phone calls that they're not attending class, we can work with them, see why it is they don't want to sign in, and work with you and the family to get the youth more motivated. We will be having an event at the end of this month because we know a lot of the kids are not going to be able to trick or treat this month. We will be doing a candy grab and go. That way it's nice and safe for them to go pick up a bag and then they can just leave. It's going to have toys, candy, granola bars, and it's going to have little Halloween PPE masks. So there'll be super cute bags that they can go pick up. We will be hosting it at Lemon Grove Park at 4 p.m. All the way till 6 until they run out. So we should have at least 200 bags to give out. And the youth just have to come on down, get in line, grab their bag real quick, and then they can go. And yeah. And my contact information is right there if you guys have any other questions about our program or the event.
Thank you so much, Richard. I really want to encourage families to participate. It's a very challenging time right now, and any little thing we can do to celebrate some amount of normal life I would encourage you to do that. And thank you, Richard, for offering this amazing opportunity.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
I'm gonna now stop sharing my screen and hand it over to our amazing PSA counselor, Ms. Martin, so that she can share her screen and do a quick presentation around attendance. And I think she's gonna stop translating so that everyone can hear her. I still can't hear you. Do you want me to see if I can do it? If I can stop it? Ah, okay. Try now.
Okay. There, can you hear me in English now? Okay, awesome. Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Carla Martinez. I'm the attendance, the People Services and Attendance Counselor at STEM Academy. So I'm here to talk to you about the important role of parents in student attendance and engagement and participation. So buenos días, soy la consejera de asistencia aquí en la Academia de STEM y vengo a hablar con ustedes sobre el papel importante de los padres en asistencia escolar y participación en aprendizaje a distancia. So, ¿qué es la asistencia? I'll start in English. Daily attendance will be tracked and documented as defined by student participation in daily life instruction. So it's when your students are attending Zoom classes with their teachers, and completion of assignments and assessments. So the assignments and their assessments are on Schoology. If you have access to the parent portal, you're able to see the assignments that your students have, if they have any missing assignments as well. Daily participation may include, but is not limited.
Sorry, Ms. Martinez. Did you want to share your screen?
I thought I was.
No.
Okay, am I there? So when I switched the language, sorry, I'll start again. Okay, now can you see it? Okay.
Yes.
So daily attendance, what I was talking about, will be tracked and documented as defined by student participation. In daily life instruction, which is the Zoom classes your students attend, and completion of assignments and assessments, which is the assignments that they have on Schoology. Daily participation may include, but is not limited to, evidence of participation in daily life interaction. So if the teachers are chatting with them, make sure that they're able to chat back and participate in their classes. Online activities, completion of regular assignments, completions of assessments, and contact between employees of the district and pupils or parents or guardians. So if your child is having technology issues, make sure they contact the school or contact me immediately so that we can resolve that and we're aware of it before they get excessive absences in the same class and fall behind. So la asistencia diaria será rastreada y documentada según lo definido por la participación del estudiante en instrucción diaria en vivo. So son las clases de Zoom que los niños atienden con los maestros y con la finalización y tareas y evaluaciones. So son las tareas que tienen que completar que están en la página de Schoology. Si usted tiene acceso al portal de padres, puede ver las asignaciones y las tareas que les dejan los maestros y puede ver si su estudiante ha faltado o le falta entregar tareas. Y también puede ver las calificaciones que le están dando por cada tarea y por las pruebas. So, la participación diaria puede incluir, pero no es limitada a evidencia de participación en la interacción diaria en vivo. So, si están en la clase de Zoom y los maestros les preguntan algo, que le contesten, o si les mandan un chat, igual que les contesten. Actividades en línea, finalizaciones de asignaciones regulares, que completen sus tareas, finalizaciones de evaluaciones, como las pruebas que les dan los maestros, y contactos entre empleados del distrito y alumnos o padres. So, decir que su hijo tenga problemas de tecnología, que no puede entrar al Zoom, o que no le funcione el Wi-Fi, cualquier problema que tenga, que no se pueda meter a sus clases, que le llame a la escuela de inmediato o que le mande un mensaje a sus maestros o que me llamen a mí para estar al tanto del problema y tratar de resolverlo antes de que tenga muchas ausencias en la misma clase. So, cuando los niños entren al Zoom o completen sus tareas, serán marcados como presentes por el día. So our attendance goal is for all students to have less than 7 absences per year. La meta de asistencia es que todos los estudiantes tengan menos de 7 ausencias por el año. Y this is a graphic of the breakdown of what those 7 absences are like and what category your child's attendance falls under. So it shows right here the instructional day. For every 25 days, excellent attendance means having no more than 1 absence for 25 days of instruction. And basic attendance means having no more than 2 absences for 25 days of instruction. These are full day absences. So as of right now, October 29th is coming up, which is the 50th day of school. So if your child has 0 to 2 absences, they are considered to have excellent attendance. We want to keep all our students at 96% of attendance or above. If they have 3 to 4 absences, their attendance would be considered basic. And if they have 5 or more absences, it's considered chronic. So you've probably been getting phone calls from me if your child has chronic or basic attendance, and we need to work on a plan to support your student so they can attend classes daily. So aside from these full day absences, it's very important for the students to sign into every class as well. So I would notify you if your student has missed any classes above that. So, para que su estudiante tenga asistencia excelente, no pueden tener más de una ausencia por cada 25 días de clase. Ahorita va a venir la fecha de octubre 29, que significa que han habido 50 días de clases. Y la meta es para que su estudiante tenga menos de 2 ausencias. Para que tenga asistencia excelente. Si tiene 3 o 4 ausencias, es que tiene asistencia básica, y si tiene 5 o más ausencias, ya es considerada ausencia crónica, y voy a estar en contacto o he estado en contacto con ustedes para hacer un plan para mejorar la asistencia de su estudiante, ¿verdad? Nuestra meta es que todos los estudiantes tengan asistencia excelente. So, how do students benefit from regular attendance? So they're earning better grades and higher test scores, receiving instruction and support from teachers and staff, connecting and interacting with peers, which is important since they're during this pandemic, and developing lifelong habits of being lifelong learners. So, ¿cómo se benefician los estudiantes de la asistencia regular? So, obtienen mejores calificaciones y puntajes más altos en las pruebas, reciben instrucción y apoyo de maestros y personal, y se conectan y interactúan con sus compañeros y desarrollan hábitos de aprendizaje permanente. Students who miss school miss out. So if a student is not in school, they can't learn. Students who miss school are at risk of school failure and are more likely to eventually drop out. And school attendance is the strongest predictor of high school graduation. Los estudiantes que no van a la escuela pierden. Si los estudiantes no están en la escuela, no pueden aprender. Estudiantes que faltan a la escuela están en peligro de fracaso escolar y tienen más probabilidad de abandonar la escuela. La asistencia escolar es predictor más fuerte de graduación en la preparatoria. Es importante que no falten. Y aquí, here are some examples of excused absences. If your student is sick or injured, if they have a medical, dental, or optometry appointment, and if there's a funeral of an immediate family member. So these examples of excused absences must be verified by you writing a note for the school. You can upload a note to the parent portal, send an email. You can email me or email anybody in the office. And also you can give me a call to notify me directly. So, ejemplos de ausencias justificadas es la enfermedad o lesión de un estudiante, servicios médicos, dentales y optométricos, o un funeral de un familiar inmediato. Y para Para justificar la ausencia debe de verificarlo con una nota escrita o puede subir la nota al portal de padres, mandarme un correo electrónico o llamarme por teléfono. También puede llamar a la escuela directamente para justificar las ausencias. Unexcused absences are any unverified absence, going on vacation, the student overslept, student is refusing to engage with learning, or just any other personal reasons. Ausencias que no son justificadas son ausencias que no se pueden verificar, que salen de vacaciones, el estudiante se quedó dormido o rechazó el estudiante a participar en el aprendizaje o cualquier otra razón personal que no especifican. Okay. Distance learning absences will result in an automated phone call to the parent or guardian to notify them, and a record of absences on attendance records, progress reports, and report cards. So those are the automated Blackboard messages that you guys are receiving every day. You receive them around 3:30, and if you listen to the full message, like Mr. Bagian said, you will know which classes your student was absent to. So, ausencias durante aprendizaje a distancia. Las ausencias resultan en una llamada telefónica automatizada al padre o tutor para notificarlo. Son las llamadas grabadas que reciben diario como a las 3:30 de la tarde. Y si escucha el mensaje completo, le especifican a cuáles clases su estudiante estuvo ausente. Y también resultan en un registro de ausencias de asistencia, informes de progreso y boletas de calificaciones. So, siempre hay un récord de todas las ausencias que los niños han tenido a través de los años. Y how can you help your child succeed in school? ¿Cómo puede usted ayudar a su hijo a tener éxito en la escuela? So, aquí son unas formas de que usted puede, here, as part of the Family and Student Handbook, there's a Parent's Guide to Learning from Home, things you can do for your child. You can be an advocate for your child. Have them reach out to teachers or family members or friends for support. Have them ask for help. Same thing, your students know how to message their teachers on Schoology. They can also take advantage of the after-school tutoring programs. Create a good working environment. So I know you may have other students at home, so make sure your child can stay focused and has a quiet space with as least distractions as possible. They can ask for help for tutoring. Make sure you have create a schedule routine for your child to make sure that they're awake on time and know what classes to attend daily, that they stay organized, that they know what classes are coming up, and as well as their files and their homework is organized. Ensure that they attend all of their classes every day. I know sometimes the students are on the computer, but please verify that they're answering their classes, that they're able to stay focused. So free from distractions of cell phone or video games that they also play on the computers. Teach them online etiquette to be respectful to their teachers and other classmates, and their responsible use of being online. Being healthy, safe, and well. So that includes physical health, mental, and emotional health, to make sure they have support and reach out if they need help with anything, and also make sure they participate in classes. El manual para las familias y estudiantes que tiene el distrito tiene este guía para los padres de cómo pueden apoyar a sus hijos en aprender en casa. So, la primera cosa es apoyar a sus hijos cuando sea necesario, comunicarse con sus maestros o con otros familiares y amigos para conseguir apoyo. Establecer un buen ambiente de trabajo donde puedan estar alejados de distracciones. Pida ayuda. Usted puede pedir ayuda y sus estudiantes también saben cómo pedir ayuda a sus maestros o pueden accesar la tutoría después de escuela. Establecer un horario, una rutina para su hijo, igual como que estuvieran en la escuela en persona, que tengan su rutina de estar en la escuela, completar las tareas. Mantenerse organizado. en términos de sus tareas y de todo lo que necesiten para estar en línea diario para las clases, asegurarse que asistan a todas sus clases, o tener una copia del horario de sus clases y asegurarse que se entren a cada una de sus clases y que se mantengan enfocados, que no tengan su celular, que no estén distraídos con su celular o videojuegos, ¿verdad? Que se comporten apropiadamente en línea, que sean respetuosos y que mantenerse sanos, seguros y sentirse bien. Eso es de salud mental y física, que tengan el apoyo que necesiten y que participen también. So aquí hay unos, here are some mental health resources if you need additional support, the LAUSD Mental Health Hotline. Here are the phone numbers and their hours that are available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, LA County Department of Mental Health, LA County Warm Line, Disaster Distress Helpline, Crisis Text Line, which is available 24/7, and the LAUSD Student and Family Wellness Hotline. We can also link you directly to gateways to receive individual therapy or any additional support, because we do have a partnership with them at our school. So feel free to contact any of these numbers or to reach out to us directly if you need a referral or need to be linked for additional support. So aquí hay unos números, unos recursos de salud mental. Puede hablar a estos números y aquí están sus horarios, y unos de estos números están disponibles 24 horas al día por texto o por llamada. Y si necesita ayuda, apoyo adicional, nos puede contactar directamente a nosotros, me puede hablar a mí o llamarle a la escuela y la podemos dar servicios con el programa que tenemos con Gateways, o terapia individual o algún otro recurso que necesite para su estudiante o para la familia. So we are partners with you and we're here to support your child's education. Somos un equipo con usted y estamos aquí para apoyar la educación de su hijo. Si tiene alguna pregunta, me puede mandar un correo electrónico o me puede hablar directamente y los puedo ayudar. So if you have any questions, you can email me or call me directly and I can help support you or your child. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez, and thank you to all of our partners that are here today. I really appreciate their presence, and thank you, families, for joining us. I want to open it up for questions at this point. I'd love to stick around and chat with some of you. You can unmute yourself or raise your hand, I should say, and we can unmute you, or you can insert your questions in chat or in the Q&A. It's up to you. And Ms. Martinez, I'm going to not put you on as translator so that we can do all translation live for this portion.
Okay.
Does anyone have any questions or thoughts about any of the things we presented, or anything that's about something we didn't present? I'd be happy to answer your questions or concerns.
Si tienen alguna pregunta, ahorita es el tiempo para preguntar, o un comentario.
Give you some time. I also put the link again for signing in. So please don't forget to sign in, families.
También le puso el enlace otra vez para que se apunten para contar su asistencia y que reciban su regalito que les van a mandar.
Okay, doesn't seem like there are any questions. Again, I want to thank all the families for attending, and I will see you next month for tea with the principal. And that date, let me check it out.
Muchas gracias por asistir. Los vamos a ver el próximo mes para el té con la directora.
Which is on November 19th. At 5:30 p.m.
Noviembre 19 a las 5:30 de la tarde.
And it's the same link. So all coffee and tea with the principals will be the same link every month.
Todas las juntas de café con la directora que son en la mañana o té con la directora que son en la tarde van a usar el mismo enlace de Zoom para que entren a la junta.
Thank you, Ms. Martinez. And I put that date and time in the chat. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, panelists. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.